Welcome to this month's Flying Razorback Report. I'm Staff Sergeant Matthew Matlock. In this edition, we have a new wing commander, security forces journey to Japan, and more. First, we would like to congratulate Sara Stigler and Patric Coggin, who both recently promoted to colonel. Stigler is the 188th Intelligence, Surveillance, and Reconnaissance Group Commander, and Coggin recently assumed command of the 188th Operations Group.
Sir, I assume command. We've become the #1 requested MQ-9 asset in our theater operations, and that's something to be proud of. But now is the time for the 188th to be elite among the RPA community and lead them. Not just lead in our theater, not just be elite at our mission, but it's time for the 188th Operations Group to be a leader amongst the RPA community because it needs it. It needs our expertise that we already have.
Colonel Stigler and Colonel Coggin, congratulations on your promotions, and we look forward to all the great things to come from the Ops Group and the ISRG. Next, the 188th Wing welcomes Colonel Leon Dodroe to his new role as Wing Commander. Brigadier General Tom Crimmins presided over the ceremony and spoke highly of Dodroe and his ambition for the Wing's success.
Sir, assume command. And I know that these airmen in front of us today believe in you as you take command of the 188th Wing. And I also know that you believe in them. Together, you will soar to even greater heights. And I can't wait to watch it happen. Congratulations.
After assuming command, Dodroe spoke briefly but with resonance as he addressed the airmen of the 188th as their new commander.
I am tremendously optimistic about our future and grateful for the opportunity to lead this organization. I am extremely proud of your accomplishments and thank you for your passion, service, and dedication to duty. I promise to give you 100% and then some. Together, we will continue to tackle wicked problems head on, face individuals and organizations that fail to embrace our culture of getting to yes, and as the Flying Razorbacks, attack. Thank you.
Colonel Dodroe, thank you for all that you have done as Wing Vice, and we're looking forward to the great things to come during your tenure as Wing Commander. Next, 188th Security Forces Airmen traveled across the Pacific to train with their counterparts in Japan.
This year, for our annual training, we teamed up with our Security Forces counterparts in Misawa Air Base, Japan. It was a partnership initiated with the National Guard Bureau and the Pacific Air Forces to kind of integrate and work together, see what we could learn from each other. We took 26 of our own personnel here at the 188th, along with 5 Security Forces members from the 189th in Little Rock. We're fortunate to have individuals with a wide range of experience, whether it's previous active duty experience or local police experience. And when we get to go and work with these active duty folks, we get to impart that knowledge on them a little bit. There in Misawa, for example, they had a young force, so we brought with us a lot of NCOs, and we matched up with several of their younger airmen. I think they really were able to gain some knowledge from that. In addition, we have some individuals who have never had any active duty service, so to take those guys on a trip like this and let them see how it works at that level, I think will be valuable, especially in the future, anytime we go downrange or anytime we deploy for any kind of contingency environment. We had folks working in areas that we don't normally get to do here: flight line patrols, restricted area entry control, law enforcement patrols, and law enforcement isn't really something that we have a lot of here at the 188th, so I think that was valuable experience. I'd say anytime we take a trip like this, members are able to work with others that they may not get to on a drill weekend, and we certainly have opportunities to do some team building and build camaraderie.
There's 4 of us here in the Combat Arms section from the 188th, and we also have a member from the 189th. This Combat Arms section, they're shorthanded, so it was good that we were here this week. And then they were able to come out and actually do 3 relays to help qualify approximately 21 shooters for the M9 course. Also today, we're helping retrain approximately 14 shooters on the M4 remedial fire and hopefully get them qualified on this weapon system. So we are also here to help train on the 870 shotgun. We took 18 Security Forces members from the squadron out and we trained on the Skynet round. It's our anti-drone round. We have very limited experience with those rounds, so it was neat to kind of get that training and experience to also bring back to our home unit. Having the opportunity to train with active duty here in Japan has been great. We've learned a lot from them. The NCOIC of Combat Arms has also informed us that he's learned from us. So it's good to have that kind of cross-training and pick each other's brains and learn from one another.
And now a message from the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force on resiliency.
I define resilience as the ability to move through. I used to think of it in terms of being able to bounce back. I now see it as the ability to move through the hardships, the pain, the fear, the suffering. None of us escapes fear, escapes pain, escapes suffering. But from pain can come wisdom, from fear can come courage, and from suffering can come strength. If and only if our airmen are resilient. It doesn't matter who you are, you can overcome the dark times by being brave, never losing sight, never losing confidence in your own soul's strength.
That brings us to this month's Spotlight.
I'm Staff Sergeant Joe Costiloe. I'm in the 188 Communications Flight and in the Cyber Transport Career Field. That means I support all the infrastructure for the base. That could include data, it could include voice, or any of the other communications systems that we use here for mission support. So I originally joined the 188th as an Intel analyst and recently transitioned into the communications career field. I've been out here for about 5 years and I'm a full-time technician as well. So my wife and I are both out here as Air National Guard members. I'm a proud father of 6 kids at this point. So my hobbies include hunting and fishing. I'm just a big outdoors guy. Coming from Oklahoma, I got the pleasure of discovering the outdoorsman's paradise that was to the east of the river. So outside of that, I enjoy music and I'm very active in my church and other volunteer opportunities that include work with veterans. And I couldn't be more proud to be a part and a member of the 188th Wing.
That's all for this month's Flying Razorback Report. Head on over to the Wing's Facebook page, like, comment, and share. I'm Staff Sergeant Matthew Matlock. We'll see you next time.